Hi, it's Dave Diegelman with Equity Real Estate. Welcome to the May 2025 Real Estate Market Report for Southern Utah. Let's go to the numbers. First of all, let's look at the sold listings right here. You can see right now we're at about 461 sold listings for the end of April. And last year at the end of May, it was 540. Closed during the month of May. And during April, sales closings are on the rise. So we'll see how this pans out in the next few months. If we go look at the active listings, you can see that the active listings are climbing and climbing and climbing. We're up at over 2,200 listings. And the new listings coming on the market, you can see rose steadily. And this is a seasonal thing that happens every year. And if you look at our market report, click on the link below in the notes, you will see that we talk quite a bit about the listings, how many listings are coming on, what the absorption rate is, what this all means. Got a lot more detail on that in that report. So let's look at listing prices. Let's first look at the sold median sales price. So right now it's at $494,000. Last year it was at $499,000, so relatively stable. Let's look at the absorption rate in months. You can see that this has grown, fallen, and grown again. Right now we're at 5.3 months worth of inventory on the market. So that means the sales that we have versus the inventory is proportional at 5.3 months. Last year we were at 4.2 months at the end of May. So this is very unusual to have this grow while we have our sold to list ratio, which looks like it's just plummeting off the edge of the earth here, but it's not, because it's all between 96 and 97%. So the sold to list ratio is very, very high still. So what that tells me is that the prices of the homes that are coming on the market that are priced within the realm of the comps, those are the ones that are selling. The ones that aren't priced in that realm aren't selling. And that's what I see beneath this. And again, we go into more detail if you click on the link below. Days on the market, we're hovering at 75 days right now. Last year, at the end of May, we were at 62.2. So we do have a definite increase in market times. Price volume, let's look at the sold listings on this. This is how many millions of dollars worth of sales per month that we have. So right now we're at $281 million worth of closed sales and some change. Last year we were at $329 million and some change. And again, we typically do have an increase for the month of May. So these are April's numbers being reflected. Let's go down and look at the different categories that we have here. The biggest category in gains is the $400,000 to $450,000 range, where we have a 24% increase. Now the numbers aren't all that big, but still that's a significant increase. My thought on this is that we have a lot of properties that were priced between $450,000 and $500,000 that actually reduced down below $449,000, and that's a sweet spot in the market right now. Next category that we have, the largest category we have in units, is still 500 to 749, and you can see that we had a 6% increase in that. The next area up is our 750 to 1 million, and we had a 15.8% increase on that. So the 1 to 2 million, we lost some units on that. It's not a significant enough change to really make any conclusions about it. However, we do see a decrease in that. 2 to 3 million, we see a decrease in that. 3 to 5 million, 5 million plus, we see a decrease, but the numbers are so small that in my eyes it's pretty much insignificant. So active listings, the listings that are coming on the market, interestingly, the 5 to 750 still stays in line with the top. We have more listings coming in at that than any other category. And of course, the 750 to a million is going to be the next crowded space that we have for listings. And 1 to 2 million, interestingly, has become a very crowded space with 299 listings between the 1 and 2 million mark. I have a feeling that we're going to see that actually decrease a little bit as time goes. So this month, if you click on the link for the newsletter below, you're going to see the different things that we cover. Couple different articles that are interesting. Office to residential conversions. They're gaining momentum throughout the United States. Real estate broker Compass, which we don't have in southern Utah, but they're prevalent throughout the rest of the U.S., sues the listing MLS service over marketing rules. And that's a real interesting article, kind of an insider view on that from my perspective anyway. We also have an article on the new construction in southern Utah, the opportunity and the challenges, and what's changing right now. There's some exciting changes in that marketplace right now. And the states that are building to keep homes affordable. There's several people who have moved out of southern Utah for less expensive, more affordable homes, and this details where that is. Again, the link for the details on the, again, the link for the article, again, the link for the thorough market report is down below in the notes. So check that out. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a prosperous 2025. And with the rains that we've recently had, hopefully we'll see a ton of blooms out in the desert. God bless you.